Welcome back to the Snazzy Sweets Kitchen. For those of you that are new here, hi, I'm Azzy, owner and founder of Snazzy Sweets Bakery, and today I'm going to be taking you through a typical work week in the life of a home baker. And today was my first day back working for a farmer's market, prepping for a farmer's market, and I was so excited. Mondays used to be dedicated to macarons, but it meant I didn't really have a day off on Sundays, which I tried to have, even if it meant doing like some admin stuff. As long as I'm not in the kitchen anymore on Sundays, aside from meal prep or like personal cooking, I'm gonna call it a day off. So today we're doing all of the filling prep and cake prep for either farmer's market, orders on hand, or for my macarons that I'm gonna be making the next day. So today I made raspberry jam for macarons, I made strawberry jam for cakes and buttercream, lemon curd for cakes and for macarons, salted caramel, dark chocolate ganache, white chocolate ganache. All of these things are going to be used in some way or another this week. I also needed to make some vanilla sheet cake, strawberry cupcake batter for an order, chocolate cupcakes for an order, and these would all get used later in the week or frosted or taken out whenever needed. Now, day 2 is Tuesday. This was my macaron day. I made 12 times 3 batches, which gave me about 1,000 macaron shells, which is 500 sandwiched. These are going to be really great to save in the freezer because now I made them all one day and they're going to last me 3 farmers markets, which is 180 per market, and that's absolutely incredible because it means I don't have to make macarons every single week, which I was doing, and it was kind of burning me out last year, if I'm not going to lie. Day 3, by this point, I was already so exhausted because for as short amount as I showed, it was actually a 12 to 13 hour work day, both Monday and Tuesday, like each. So by Wednesday, I was like, I'm gonna only put together my wedding cake tasting box, which is what I'm doing. I punched out 3-inch rounds from my sheet cakes, chocolate, champagne, vanilla, and lemon, and these all got their own buttercreams, and they all got like a little topping. And I went to my cake tasting appointment, and that was all I did for Wednesday because I was so exhausted. And now Thursday, day 4, today was all about prepping dough, cookie dough, bun dough, and I made 2 batches of my bun dough. One is going to be turned into cinnamon rolls with a cream cheese frosting. The other one is going to be turned into brioche buns, which I fill with a mixture of equal parts mixed berry jam and a cheesecake type filling. It is so freaking good. It is absolutely my favorite thing that I bring to farmers markets, and I can't understand why people aren't like more intrigued. Maybe it's just a personal thing. Maybe I need to not bring them since they didn't do super great because that was the one thing I did not have samples of. So maybe I need to figure out a way to bring samples. But I also prepped my brownies and I prepped all of my bun fillings and toppings. And now it is Friday morning. It is like 5:30 in the morning and I am portioning out all my brioche buns so I can get them covered and start proofing when I can continue to work on other things. So after I get these all covered and proofed, I put together all of my cinnamon roll filling and set that aside so I can start rolling out and have it ready for when my cinnamon rolls are fully rolled out. This is such an arm workout every single time. They're so good. And it's so much easier to like maneuver the dough when it's cold, but it's also harder to roll out. So it's like easier, but not easier. But I get them rolled out, filled, rolled up, and then I set these aside covered as well so they can also start proofing. I need all of these bun items to double in size before I get them in the oven. Otherwise, they're not super fluffy. They're gonna be kind of dense. And then after I get those rolled out, I start portioning out all my sugar cookie dough so I can start baking it while the dough is still cold so it'll hold its shape a little bit better. And while those are going in and out of the oven, I am portioning out all of my other cookies. I bring brown butter, salted chocolate chunk cookies, and snickerdoodle cookies. I also took some like 2 cookies worth and I portioned those into 1/4 of the size of my normal cookies. They're normally 4 ounces. I portioned these out into 1 ounces that I'm going to cut into quarters, and those are going to be for samples. I mentioned samples earlier. I brought about 100 samples in total. I brought samples of my chocolate chip cookies, cinnamon rolls, snickerdoodles, sugar cookies, and brownies. Because I'm also portioning out my brownies. These are so much easier to portion when they're chilled. It's kind of hard because they're frozen, but it is a lot easier than when they're fresh out of the oven. It makes a mess. They don't have a nice clean cut, but yeah, now I'm filling my brioche buns. These are, like I said, absolutely incredible. That mixed berry jam is just to die for. It's my absolute favorite. And the last thing I did before I started packaging everything is to get all my sugar cookies frosted and with a little bit of rainbow sprinkles. The kids love them. I think they're adorable, but I kind of want to go back to using royal icing and making the cute dinosaur and unicorn shapes I was doing last year. But other than that, that was my whole work week. After this, I just got everything packaged and set aside for Saturday. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you around the kitchen real soon.